Okay, here we go, guys. We're back for the last and final installment on this walk around the desert trip we took. See, I am losing weight. See, when I first started, it used to be out to here. So I am losing weight. The belly's getting smaller. Scale says I got 50 pounds off. So let me come get you. Since you're not here, I'll pack you with your robot machine here. And then we'll finish going on down this trail that we were working on in the last video. And we should be able to walk out through Raleigh Heights right over there at the park. And that'll take us down through Raleigh Heights and into back down to Virginia Street and up Virginia Street back to where we started at. And we've basically done a big circle and ended up doing a small amount of travel on Virginia Street. Because I was originally thinking that, now if I walk down there to that entrance where we came in to the park, the Peavine area, up the hill and up the massive climb up that hill, that we would be able to, come out someplace at the other end over there up high. But it didn't work out that way because I wandered in the wrong directions. Found some things that were interesting, and we got way over there to Dog Valley, or way over there near Dog Valley Trailhead, which I'm going to have to make a specific trip to walk Dog Valley Trailhead, which will be probably or walk Dog Valley Road Trail. Get it right here. Hey, there's a lizard. Look at him go. But he don't like us. There he is. No tail, too. Somebody else tried to get him. Somebody grabbed his tail. Something bigger grabbed his tail, and he broke his tail off and kept on going. That's what lizards do. Let's walk on this side. It's a little flatter. So we're going to walk the rest of this trail down, and I've got to shorten you up. You're just a little too tall for handheld. I wonder if they're going to spend the night in that RV over there. We're not going up there. We're going to walk this trail down and around here to see where it goes. It looks like a footpath right there, but I don't think we're going to take it for another road. I think this is going to take us down there, then we'll just have a little short trail over there. Or we're going to walk down, that's a little road right there. It's been pretty well grown over, but somebody hasn't used it in a long time, but looks like it used to go up that way. Something in the bush. Oh yeah, there it is. Right there, if you can see it behind all the bush, there's a floppy ear rabbit down in there. A desert rabbit, a wild rabbit. Food if you're in need. And don't eat a lot of them because they don't have any fat. And they'd be, after a while you'd be craving something. And just like if you eat McDonald's, Burger King, and all that, there's no fat in that stuff. So if you make your diet of a McDonald's burger, it's going to make you crave food. If you go back to eating, because you're craving something, you go back to eating the McDonald's hamburgers and just live off of those, a lot of people do, you're going to turn out to be 600 pounds in no time because you're going to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, trying to fulfill that need to have fat in your diet. And you just get fatter and fatter and fatter because you're not getting the nutrients that come in fat that help keep you skinny. So that's why we want grain-fed beef, not hay-fed, finished. Grain-finished beef, because it's got all that nice marbling in there and all that fat in there. Hey, there's a van down there. I wonder if they're sleeping in the van, homeless. Yeah, we get to see homeless out here all the time, sleeping. Probably tourists over there, maybe even homeless. The pickup's kind of old. Most people that are traveling don't use those old pickups unless they have to. Or they rebuilt it just like the old pickup. But we're trying to go through there, or over here, and trying not to be in that caught in that rainstorm that's over there. And yes, my legs are starting to hurt. Hoping this is the last video till we get out of here, but who knows? This might be a 7 video hike or an 8 video hike, which those are coming, in which they'll all be somebody's camper van. They'll all be, I'm not going down that, it's too steep. They'll all be put in, and then when I put the series, I'll just put them all on one blog page like I did Swan Lake, which you haven't seen yet. Because I did the hike to, the hike around, and then I put some information about Swan Lake on, from the Washoe County, based on the Washoe County website. Look at the trash pile down there. Hey, what is that? Some kind of little spider. Black and orange, with black tip, black tail, black backside, and a black front. Eight-legged freak. There's Span there, and then they got an RV up there. So I'm just assuming they're homeless or travelers or those people that do the van life thing and do hiking, because that'd be the good place to park for that. It's a 2-wheel van, so if that rain comes and they try to get out, not getting out too easy. I have to have somebody come help them get out. It won't be me, because my Bronco's broke. Blown motor, transmission needs to be rebuilt. Basically the whole thing needs to be rebuilt. Drivetrain, body needs to be repainted. I don't have the $50,000 to have a shop do it. I don't have the $1.5 million to buy the $500,000, $1.5 million, somewhere between $500,000 and $1.5 million to buy a place with a garage, so I can tear it down myself and do most of the work myself. The hard parts like taking the motor out, putting it in, taking the body off, the painting, and do the welding, all that stuff, which would make a great video. Then take the engine down and get it rebuilt. Of course, then I'd have to have a pickup truck plus the Bronco. I'd have to have a pickup truck to go parts running. That runs good. So I'd have to have $1 million and $1.5 million, because it's for a decent house to have a culvert and all this trash. We're getting closer to people. You can tell. So we're going to walk this road, and we're not going up those roads because that's just stupid. Then we're going to go through the regional, the regional park here, which I'm hoping we're not going to get rained on, because I've been feeling sprinkles. Before we get back to the starting point, and I can get in the car where I got some shelter from the rain. Then my little thin shirt won't make a difference. But we'll find out. Because it feels like I'm going to get wet on the way home. Or back to the car. Kind of glad we did the extra little half hour though. I just don't want my cameras to get wet. Hey, there's somebody walking over there. That's where we was thinking about. I was thinking about going back in, because that'd make it faster to get out. But Raleigh Heights, it's about a 15-minute walk down to where I started. And we'll end the video there. Half-hour walk, something like that. And then the car is like 5-10 minutes away from that. So I won't be taking you to the car, but we'll definitely be walking that way. And I'm hoping it's not going to rain on me, because the weatherman had said it wasn't going to rain today. I checked all the way out to 10 o'clock. Apparently he was wrong. And I looked at the weather app, it's still showing it's 70 or so. It's not cooling off. There's no winds, and our weather radio wants to talk about Tahoe. We heard that. So we need to keep going because we're out of the trail, so we're just about off the mountain. Because there's the park. They've been keeping it pretty green anyway, mowed. It's not like San Rafael where they let it all go gray, so they just want to water it no more. The college's just paying for the water for that, not the city. Because it's college property. And I imagine they're gonna eventually tear all that down and put dorms on that property. As soon as they get rid of the balloon races and the events that go in there, because people are using it for a dog park, which is great. It's big enough where you can go turn your dog loose. You can go socialize with the rest of the dogs like dogs do. And you don't have to worry about anything except picking up after your pooch if you see him go. When I'm there, I never see the dog go, or when I was there, I never saw the dog go. They just come through every once a week with a mower that bags, so all that stuff gets sucked up anyway. So we're going into Raleigh Heights now. We're going to make a left, and then it's a right, then we go down a little bit, and then it's a left, and you know, pretty houses. Wouldn't mind having a trailer like that. That'd be nice to have. Make a lot of money with that. And a 3/4 ton pickup, or a 1 ton pickup. Make a lot of money with that. But we're going to go up here, walk down this road, and get the hell out of here. Because it's smelling like rain, it's turning black like rain, and you can see it over that White House. It looks like rain. And we're walking towards it. Anyway, so we're just going to keep walking and we'll get out of here. Yeah, there's a work truck. Fleet Pride. Yeah, there's a dog barking at us. That's one way to park cars, so you can get more on the front of the house without having to put them in the driveway. Yeah, we're going to go down this hill, which I think we're on the wrong side of the road. In fact, I know we are. We'll walk down this road, see what we got going. It's going to be a nice little walk through the neighborhood. There's a dog behind the shrubs. We'll just stay out here and away. Let all the dogs bark in the neighborhood for us. They can see us, hear us, or something. Don't really care, I'm just walking. Yep, I'm hearing something hit roofs, tin roofs. Aren't you just precious? Look at you. Look at that dog. Little sucker thinks he's gonna get you. That little ankle biter right there would be more trouble than it's worth. It's kind of funny how they do that. But he's just trying to be protective of his, hey, look at that, lavender. His territory. At least he thinks it's his territory. Because I'm walking by. Anyway, so yeah, we're just going to walk out of here and we're going to look out for these trees because, see, that's the top of my head where the camera was at. You can't really get through here without getting your head whacked unless you duck. Hey, there's a bird. Need to clean up some weeds here, that's for sure. Grass is non-existent, so what the heck, let him go. Hey, next police truck. Or a police truck, you never know. They do that. So we're gonna make a left here. Then we gotta go down through the hood where all the low-income houses are at. Look at that hillside, all full of plants and weeds. Maybe that's how they want it. The wind's picking up. If you can see or you can tell or hear, it's hitting my microphone wrong. Or your listening device, as I've been calling it. Watermelon plant. That car hasn't moved in a long time. See all the buildup around it? It's tires, over the tires. Probably out of gas. See, they got a bounce house over there. Must have somebody's party. This is all low-income housing here. And there are two condos. There are two units per building. I don't know why they do that, but that's the way they built them. They had some roses over there, but I didn't get a chance to film them. Just barely caught them. These are welfare housing. It's either you're a woman with kids or you're a family with kids. Poor guy that needs it won't get it. It's just the way it is. The women that distribute who gets the place. That's going nuts. And the officials, they want to all protect women from being stupid themselves. And they hardly ever say, hey, where's your husband? How come you're not married when you got kids? It's you go, girl. Now I'm starting to feel it, the walk. Legs are getting tired. It's a good thing we're almost done with it. I think by the end of this video we'll be done with it, and maybe not. But wherever this video ends is where we're ending for this series. Hey, there's a BMW in low-income housing. California plates too. You go get low-income housing so you can afford the $900 car payment. On $15 an hour. Yeah, he's gonna tear his car up. Wasn't that hard in a residential area. Oh. Yeah, well, at least they're keeping the grass kind of clean here. Kind of short. Somebody up there talking. There goes that car. I'm talking low because I'm getting tired. Thirsty and I don't want to stop. till I get to the end of this destination. And it'll probably be about 45 minutes now that I'm looking at the thing, 20 minutes. So I'll probably stop the video. I don't know. Still probably got 20 minutes worth of walking. Thinking about cutting the video off early and putting the camera away and just walking. But since I like doing these videos POV style, we'll just keep on going because I don't have anybody to put it to me. And hey, look at that sidewalk stuff. I don't have anybody to walk with me and pack the video behind me so I can do like Miranda does and talk and talk and talk. And you can see me from behind or me from the front while we're out doing this. That's why I'm kind of hoping this channel takes off with all these POV videos, because it can always get better. Instead of watching the sidewalk go by. But you could do it with exercise. Or just do it to listen to me talk. I don't know. Pretty roses here. They're in full bloom. They pop pretty good. I got a rose bush that didn't come back. Hey, there goes a guy. There goes a guy on his four-wheeler. I guess he's following this crowd behind him because I couldn't get one on the trailer to bring it up there to that water tower park, unload and ride. They're all two-wheel drive. But yeah, these are, like I say, these are two complex apartments there. And they're low-income housing. You got a unit on one side and a unit on the other side. And they're small. There may be two bedrooms. Some of them might be three, but they've got parking problems and they've got noise problems in there. They've got kids problems running all over the damn place. They've got issues getting into the front doors or back doors. I bet they don't let them have barbecues outside all the time. So if you want to do a barbecue, you got to drag it from inside out and then bring it back in. Doesn't seem like a very nice place to be living. As you saw, BMWs going into there, and I see all kinds of real expensive cars up in this area. So I guess they are low income because they're spending all their money on a car versus being on a bus. Okay, so here we got to make a left. Then down there at that intersection, we got to make a right. Then what we got to do is go down the hill. There goes somebody staring at us like we're nuts. Yeah, we're nuts. And we're going to walk the right way. What happened behind us? Where'd it go? Yeah, I don't know. There's a bicycle for you. Oh. So we're going to cross the road and stay on the side of the road. We're going to walk down Golden Valley. And then we'll be basically back to the starting point. There's a mobile home park up here. I didn't even realize that. It's right there, top of that hill. Hey, there's a scooter. I could get us down the hill pretty quickly. You have to adjust it. There's a bicycle. I'm going to leave them where they're at, though. I don't want them. Because I just leave it at the bus stop down the bottom of the hill. There goes that car again that looked at us like we were weird. Must have went down to the convenience store. Fat people in that car. Probably don't do no walking more than they have to. Yeah, we're getting there. Hey, look at the rocks and landscaping. I guess the rocks are there to keep the landscaper from rolling out into the sidewalk. Maybe we got somebody else. There you go. Views are getting good. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to get rained on again. We're getting back in the sun, so we walked out from underneath it. So, what I'll do is I'll get all these videos edited and I'll get them uploading. I don't care if the computer or the network can't handle all the thing. Here's some of that grass they were talking about on our Wyoming Life. Clover. Not good for the cattle. Apparently it causes them to bloat. He's got his blinker on. Must be good with blinker fluid. That stuff's expensive. I'm glad all these people can spend it without any issues. Yeah, look at that red service truck, white car, RVs up at the driveway. Probably somebody living in them. Somebody trying to grow vegetables in their front yard. Nope, we got something coming. There it is, side by side. That'll get you a ticket. Riding the side by side on the road. It's not a car. It's got brake lights and turn signal, but they're never licensed for the road because they don't have a windshield. But they run them on the roads instead of trailering them to where they're going. And the cops were out here, if there were any cops really. That'd be good tickets. Watch for side-by-sides running on Virginia Street. I bet you could get a lot. But they come from over there in the neighborhood, the new ones. Well, I want to go play on Peavine. I'll just drive the 5 miles or 10 miles on the road instead of trailing it over there like you're supposed to legally do. So here's tracks again. There's a propane place there too, which is an affiliate of the one that we got over there. We were talking about AmeriGas. That's AmeriGas. They do more propane storage up there. They've got lots of bottles up there. And this lot, last time we was through here, they had a sign up saying they was going to build something in there. Maybe the storage unit's going to expand over to here. I hope not. Bad enough they're stealing from people. They don't need to be any bigger to steal from people. Sell their stuff before their last payment runs out because they know it. Because I paid my last payment, then over there I had one of those units, big ones. Last payment was there because I had scheduled for a while. And I went to go check my storage and get something out. I went and unlocked. I went to the storage locker and the key wouldn't work in the lock. So I had to go check with them, find out what happened to my storage locker because I was paid up through that month and I was there. And I had antiques in there, my own personal stuff I've collected over the years, family heirlooms and stuff like that. And it was gone. They had put it up for auction 6 months before it was done. There's the public notice I was talking about. But yeah, it was gone. They put it up for auction, sold it. There was no way to get it back. So I took them to court, of course, but that didn't do any good. Even though they sold it before I was paying for the damn locker. So they put somebody else in the damn locker and double charged them. So that's a feminist operation there too, by the way. In that office are all women. And they're not very good at bookkeeping, as I told you. And I'm not the only one that's had that kind of problem with that place. So about 15 minutes to go to where we're going, and I'm going to let it go there. We'll record walking out because we recorded coming in. Somebody's waiting at the bus station to go downtown. Probably from up here. Glasses are falling off my face because I'm walking. My legs are killing me for this last little bit. This last video are killing me. At least they're not jello, they're just hurting. Well, we've done a lot of uphill, downhill through this climate, this wandering Nevada desert. Wandering around on Peavine. Trying to make my own hiking trails, I guess. Well, yeah, we'll get there, and then we'll get all this damn sound and videos and everything else loaded into the damn computer, and we'll start editing it. Then I'll look for. Then on the other computer, I'll look for. Hey, there's the car that just went up. Guess he didn't stay very long. Buy his drugs and leave. There's another one. It went up. It went up a few minutes ago and then came back down, and I think have to check the video and find out. They're having trouble getting people on the bus now. The bus is there. Trying to figure out how to load cash in the machine. It's not that hard. Those things are dangerous, but they're good too because you can put them in a bag or fold them up, take them on the bus. So we're going to go down here to the light and cross over and walk down in front of Red Roof Storage. But I'm wondering why it's taking so long to get people on that bus. They should be loaded and gone. Somebody standing outside, and must be somebody trying to do a change because they're blocking the road. It don't really matter to me. That's funny. Oh wow, who's in a hurry? About had that thing sideways coming around that corner. There's a prime truck. Okay. We're going to wait on one and watch the prime truck go by on the light. There it is. Yep, definitely after that stop. My upper thighs are killing me. But that's okay. We'll be home about 5. So that's 5 hours. So I should have, no, I should have at least 7 videos. I don't know how many videos I actually made today. Whatever it is, it'll be welcome to the channel. These POV videos are fun. I guess I could stick a real long selfie stick, get one of those 360 cameras and hold it out in front of me all the time. But that'd be difficult. Or get me a remote control drone and make it hover in front of me, facing me the whole walk, so I can sit here and talk, or the drone can look at me or follow me. Keep his distance as we're walking. I don't know if they'll actually do that, but for as long as we're going, I don't think a drone would stay in the air that long. It takes me 5 or 6 batteries to do this, and I've got 10. And I'm planning on being where I'm using them all to dead, every one of them, before too long. That's why we're doing these walks and pushing hard and climbing those hills and doing the long walks to Swan Lake and Peavine and all the other places to get those muscles stronger again. So if I ever do get a job or a girlfriend, I'll have the muscles to take care of the deal. Being 54, I need my muscles back instead of sitting around doing nothing because that's what the market wants me to do. Oh, I'm trying. Really am. And I see the goal line, finish line right up there. Past all these overgrown trees and shrubbery they don't take care of. Just come by and trim it off the street. Keep it away from the street, that's all they're doing. Look at that nasty mess. Oh. I see it, I know, I gotta just stop because my legs are killing me and my upper thighs are killing me every time I step. Wires for that pole is, look at that sucker. Wiggling in the wind. Makes you wonder if that sucker's gonna fall over. That pole needs to be much sturdier than it is. Get a good 100-mile-an-hour wind, and it's jiggling in these 10-mile-an-hour winds like that. Okay, we were here before we started this mess, so we're basically done the whole circle. Just not as big of a circle as I wanted. We've basically done it. I wanted to start down there, walk the trails all the way up there, and come back the other direction from the other side of what you call that place? Chewy's and Amazon. Noisy for a yard truck, a lawnmower in the back. Look at that plant. Red dandelion. At least that's what it looks like. Got some orange ones. Pink rider on a motorcycle that's riding into the rain. Oh, okay, we're just about there. Walking spot's over there by the Skyline Mobile Home Park sign, where we started from. And we're getting up hills and down hills still on the sidewalk here. This is really looking better than it did last time we was through here. The plants are green anyway. I don't know how long they're going to stay green, but they're green. The wood's still rotten. Okay. I guess Amerigrass changed their name. I called them Amerigas earlier. It's Freeless Gas, whatever the hell it is. It was Amerigas. They must have got bought out. Signs there in front of you, where you can see it. Because I'm really pushing that left leg. It's hurting. And the right one's the one that's got the piece of metal in it. Okay. Somebody's drawn on their sign, graffitied their sign, and they haven't cleaned it up. How interesting. I think it's the shoes. That might be the shoes. Anyway, you go up there, you can buy propane or get propane. Set up a propane delivery from these guys. Farrell, yes. Bus stop, somebody's over there yelling at kids. We're gonna go up here to this truck, commercial truck, call it an end, and then I'm gonna go back to the computer, sit down for a half hour or so, get out of this rain, black skies amongst. It'll probably rain all night. That's why I'm hurting now, because I've been walking with heavy shoes on. There they are. Heavy shoes on. Tennis shoes don't weigh that much. I don't know what they're doing. That whole hillside where the excavator's out, they built all that up. Now they're digging it out. Well, looks like they're going to leave the fence where it's at. We're going to put bigger building, claim more space in there and get a bigger building. Got a parking lot or something. It's all locked up for the day. And like we're going to do, we're going to call this the end of the video. Stick you out here far enough where you can see me. I don't know how well this thing's doing. That's better. Okay, so that was a pretty good walk today we did. It's probably, I don't know how many videos, it's a half-hour video, so 5 videos was almost 10 miles, so if we got 6, we did over 10 miles. I don't know how many miles we did, but that was just kind of a free walk to get out of the house with the rain and stuff coming. I'm glad it's over for the day, and my legs right here are killing me. It's through here on both sides. There's a nice old pickup. But anyway, so we'll talk to you later, and hopefully you come back for the next set. And if weather turns better and everything turns great for us, we'll probably be doing it downtown on the Riverwalk hiking trail. Anyway, so be safe, take care, and we'll talk to you next time.